Hello everyone. In today's lecture, we will learn ETL process in data mining and warehousing. So the ETL process, which stands for extract, transform and load, is basically a data integration process that involves moving data from various sources, transforming the data to fit a common schema or structure, and then loading the transformed data into a target database or data warehouse. So here is a brief overview of the ETL process. So first one is the extract. In this step, the ETL process involves extracting data from various sources such as databases, flat files, APIs, or web pages. This data can be structured or unstructured, and it may be stored in different formats. Second is the transform process. The extracted data may be incomplete, inconsistent, or have different data types. So it needs to be transformed or cleaned up to fit a common schema or structure. This step can involve various operations like data filtering, sorting, joining, aggregating, and applying the business rules. Third process is the load process. So once you have done with the transformation of the data, it can be loaded into a target database or data warehouse, and this step involves mapping the transformed data to the appropriate fields in the target database, creating tables and indexes, and validating the data to ensure that it meets the required quality standards. Let us take an example of the ETL process using an e-commerce website, how it works. So for the extract, the e-commerce website stores its data in various sources, such as a customer database, an order database, and a product database. To perform ETL, the data needs to be extracted from these sources. For example, we might extract customer information, such as name, address, and email from the customer database, order information, such as order date, order amount, and payment method from the order database, and product information such as product name, price, and description from the product database. After done with the extract process, we have to do the transformation of the data. So once the data has been extracted, it needs to be transformed or cleaned up to fit a common schema or structure. For example, we might convert the customer address into a standardized format. We can remove the duplicates and combine the order and product data into a single data set. We might also perform operations such as calculating the total revenue of each customer, categorizing the products into different groups, or applying discounts, rates based on order size, and many more. After transformation of the data, we have to do with the load process. So once the data has been transformed, it can be loaded into a target database or data warehouse. For example, we might load the transformed data into a data warehouse such as Amazon Redshift or Google BigQuery, where it can be used for various purposes such as data analysis, reporting, or machine learning. We might create tables and indexes to organize the data and validate the data to ensure that it meets the required quality standards. The ETL process helps to ensure that the e-commerce website's data is accurate, consistent, and ready to be used for various business purposes. Thank you for the watching. Stay tuned and subscribe to Sage University Bhopal.